Right. Now, it's time to meet an incredible person who devoted his whole life to help, not his whole life, but much of his life, to helping his community, the Fort Greene Projects in Brooklyn, New York. This man feeds the homeless, he runs a self-esteem program for teens, and he spends every dime he earns helping others. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jim Hill. A little history on you. You worked as a model making $15,000 a day. What made you give all that up to go back to the projects?
For the last 10 years, I was spending that night with the homeless, okay, and I was learning from them, okay, and our program, we helped to feed the homeless, but in the same sense, I wanted to really make a difference.
Now, you sell art, right,
yes,
to fund a lot of the things that you do for the kids as well as for the shelter, right?
Yeah, in order to really, you see, because I really don't get any funding, okay, because I just won't play the game.
Now, as you can see, we have some of Jim's art displayed in the back, and that's the proceeds from that go to doing what you to financing some of the work that you do. And also, we're going to have this. We'd actually like to scan this and help you sell some of this on our website if we can, at www.latifahshow.com. So if you just want to take a look at some of his art, come on and tap on into the World Wide Web and find us, Latifahshow.com, and you can check it out. Now, we invited some of the kids that you have inspired here today to talk about what you've done for them. So please welcome Nicole, OJ, and Tanise. Come on out. Jim, can I keep him? Anyway, Nicole, tell us how Jim helped you.
The first thing I have to start with is the self-esteem. Growing up in a destitute area such as Farragut houses, you grow up with an inferiority complex where you don't feel no matter how good you are that you ever make it. Another thing, his food program on Fridays has been many a nights where my family personally will go down there to eat or bring food home or whatever have you. If we need clothes, we know we can get it there. The support. We have a family structure here. Like, Jim Hill is like our father, and he educates us every Saturday.
Now, see, not to interrupt you, but I can see how many people do you know that will say, my family went and ate food at this shelter without, that's something that they try to make you feel bad about. So obviously, there has to be some self-esteem in you and an outgoing, I can see you have an outgoing personality, so that's great.
Overall, that I have to say is I got a sense of direction. Because of Jim Hill, he has empowered me to become either mayor of New York, to fix any problem, to feel like I could do anything in the world.
That's right. That's right. OJ, what about you?
Well, I tell you, first of all, I got to say, Mr. Hill is a phenomenal, strong black man. I mean, he's taught me a lot as far as dealing with society. Because, as far as my attitude, as a young black man in the ghetto, so-called hood, whatever the case, you grow up with a lot of anger. And I was full of that. I was full of a lot of anger. And what it was, he just made me realize that there's people out there in worse situations far off than I am. There's other things out there that I could be focusing on as far as just getting myself right and what could I do to put back into this community. And basically what I see is, I have a whole goal, and my objective is just to economize. I want to economize Brooklyn, personally. I want to economize that. I just want to bring the masses of money.
Now, Tanise, what inspired you to pass on his teachings?
Mr. Hill as a whole, everything that he does, everything he's done for me, from self-esteem, mentoring, spirituality, everything that he's done. He's taken me out. You need clothes to go for a casting calls? Go ahead. Come on, I'm going to take you to Macy's. We got clothes, shoes, everything.
So you just come out your pocket whenever you...
Everything out his pocket. He never asks anything but to give back. And I've taken children, like other youth in my neighborhood, try to build their esteem up the same way Mr. Hill has, because some of them has too much pride to come in on Saturdays to speak to him. Like, no, well, I could go play basketball. But I've been trying to, every day, help them with their esteem, build them up.
That's dope.
Teach them about the fashion industry, which the industry I want to get into.
Now, Nicole, you guys have a gift for Mr. Hill over there, the man, sitting next to the man, sitting next to the man.
All right. Well, Queen Latifah has helped us give something to you for a change. There's a $2,500 gift voucher for art supplies from Target, and there's a gift certificate for groceries from New York's Heavenly Pleasures.
That's right.
So,
That's right. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's all it's about. People will extend their help, you know, to help you keep doing what you're doing and keep reaching out to these kids because they need it. I mean, and that's who I feel the most. To watch a little kid and see them not have the opportunities or the abilities that I know they have, or they not recognize it, which is worse. So when you get to bring that out of a child, I know that's where your reward is. So just keep doing what you're doing. So we got that from Target stores. They hooked us up. He gonna keep making some art. We told you where you could see it. Of course, you can contact them as well.